Hey, friends.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Good to see everybody. Camera's a little bit down a little bit. Adjust. Wow. There we go. Perfect. How's it going? P-Bog, Instafluff in the house. Wow! Yeah, you know I got that cozy sweater on, Fluff Attack. Oh my goodness. Yes, we are using basically all of Instafluff's stuff everywhere over the internet, basically. If it wasn't for Instafluff, we wouldn't have anything. I mean, we literally have like 18 of his extensions. We got the fireplace, the tree, we have the doggos on the away screens, we got down there, little porg action going on right there. I don't know where it's at. I'm inspired by Instafluff every single day. It's amazing, fun, super fun stream. So if you haven't checked out Instafluff, it is a hoot and so much fun. It is just so much energy. It's pretty amazing. Hey, Palmy, how's it going? Aiden, good to see you. Smob, always good to see you. Lily as well. I saw you off there. Everybody loves the fluff, the Fluffinator 5000. Brewed some coffee this morning in the Hario V60. Bam. Now I've actually been roasting. I'm back on the roast train, trying to save some money. I mentioned this previously in the stream, but I mean, you buy these green beans. That's what they look like. They make that noise when they arrive. And Sweet Maria's is the go-to. Sweet Maria's is the jam. These fine folks know everything that there needs to know about roasting coffee. It's delicious. So this one here, Pierce wanted to know, Pybog wanted to know the pew pew. Hey, Lotan, how's it going? Good to see you. Look out, admin in the house.
Hey, friends.
Pretty much amazing as always. This one has some really great notes on it. It's so we'll read it right here. Rwanda Nyayamashaki Gitwe. I did not say that correct, I'm sure. Yeah, I roasted it probably to City, in between City and City Plus, which is like medium-ish, a little bit more than medium. Soft accents of black tea, dried apple, raisin, atop a sweetness that has the transparency of simple syrup. and a finish marked by notes of Earl Grey tea and roasted barley. It's pretty true. Pretty true. Let's pour it up. Been a while since I did a pour. See, with the help of the fluff, I can actually come over here and cozy up next to the fireplace. Pretty adorable. Pretty adorbs. Thank you, Fluff. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Palmy as well. Good to see you. Who else do we see in the stream? Who else is lurking over there? Who else do we see? Lily. Nothing else matters in there. Smob, of course, like I said. Lots of good peoples. How'd the rest of your stream go, Fluff? Fluff was working on some crazy stuff. He worked on this extension, this bot, where you put in your birthday. So you'd be like, my birthday is June 25th, which is mine. It's the perfect day because it's exactly 25 or 6 months before and after Christmas. It's great. Hey, Bill, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. And then what he has this other bot that does like horoscopes. So you could like register your birthday, and then he can understand like when everybody in the stream's birthday is. And in fact, I'm assuming you have something that's like, is it somebody's birthday today? And if so, it should be like a birthday celebration, like madness. That would be amazing. That'd be so cool.
You can do it. Come on.
I would love that. That would be unbelievably amazing. I'm gonna turn up the brightness. There we go. And then like, yeah, birthday celebration, cake falls, and they get awarded something. I don't even know. They, get like 1 billion Twitch points or something. That'd be so cool. That should be easy to do though. We could figure that out. I should do a pull request. Yeah, so besides that, everything else been going good over here. Like I said, roasted some coffee because I ran out of beans. So I was like, I gotta roast some coffee, I guess. And then I did. So, boom. I was gonna work on something here. Let's see. Oh, I also shared some photos with the Piebog. Let me see if I can find that. Where's my? Let me see over here. Let me see if I can find it. Because I was gonna show. I got back the other day. Let me see if I can. I have to find this and send it to myself somehow. How do I send things to myself over the internet? All right, let me figure this out. Oops. Photos.google.com. All right, how did I find this thing? Let's see. There it is, that one. And then let me do a share thing. Do a linky thing. All right, let me see if I can copy this in. Oops. goo.gl/. I'm gonna type in this really long. There we go. All right, let me toggle this over here. There we go. Figured it out. Let me switch to my computer. So I got back from the honeymoon not too long ago. We went to Rarotonga, New Zealand, and Tonga, which is super cool. And this is us landing in the Cook Islands. There's one little place, one little airport, which is cool. There's me. This is the lush. This is in Rarotonga, sort of the lush areas outside where we stayed, which is cool. There's a monkey. We're drinking some coffee. We had to take this little tiny monkey around with us, which is super cute. So we went to Rarotonga first, which is a tiny island. It's about, I think it's like 40 islands or 50 islands, a bunch of islands in the Cook Islands, and Rarotonga is the biggest island. And we went out and we started to explore some of the beaches over there. Although it rained, it like downpoured the first day. It was like ridiculous, but it's super duper beautiful. And the whole center of the island is just lush green, super pretty. And then we went and walked down. We're in Murray, which is like in the southeast part of it. There's some dogs. There's island dogs everywhere. Super cute. Doggos. And then we flew over to New Zealand. Flying into New Zealand. I guess the orders, they weren't necessarily in order because the time zones got all messed up. It was all wacky, but it's us walking back. I was wearing a t-shirt. And then we went to Rarotonga Brewery, got some brews, and then we were flying over New Zealand. There we go. Then New Zealand, we went to what's your place? Hey, welcome to the stream, Balo. Coming in at just the right time, going over some photos. So not really development, going over some photos, which is great. Of my recent trip, my honeymoon, which is cool. We went to Atomic, went to this place called Holy Hop in Kingsland, New Zealand, which is cool. We went on some hiking, which is super duper rad. We didn't get this ice cream, but we did go to this crazy ice cream place. Yeah, it was super beautiful. New Zealand, more New Zealand. Went to the vineyards one day. There's me. I went to Cable Bay Vineyards. Went to this place called Chuffed. Monkey's got some coffee. Really cool artwork. Monkey's hanging out. And this was in one of the nature reserves. It's a whole island that you can walk and hike around, which is cool. There's all these like little, like people used to live on the islands. There's all these like abandoned places there, which is cool. Then we flew over to Tonga and we went out to Fafa Island, which is a tiny little island off of Tonga. And the Kingdom of Tonga has like 140 islands, which is crazy. And we stayed there. We had this little tiny shack. There it was. Boom. There's 8 or 10 of them on the island, which is kind of crazy. This resort. There's me walking around like a dork. And yeah, super beautiful. You walk the whole little island in like 15 minutes, which is crazy. And it's a sun setting. That's better. That's not that Android, iPhone. I don't know what's going on there. I need a new phone. Yeah, we just took tons of photos. The wifey was with me, yes. I just didn't put. I don't share photos of the wifey. STY Stierberbigenassen. So I usually only share photos of me. So that's all. This is like where you could eat dinner the one night. This is the low tide, and then at high tide, this comes all the way up. Like it's all the water's all the way up, which is crazy. Then we went back to Tonga. We walked around Tonga. Went out to another island with some like different like shipwrecks. There's me cheesing out, which is cool. Took a little tiny boat. There's me and Sebastian, who's up there hanging out. Travel monkey. Yeah, we walked all around that island, which is super cool. Always finding abandoned places. Then we headed back to New Zealand. Saw some super beautiful rapids. The Hookah Falls. We drove south. I rode on the other side of the road, which is kind of crazy. Went hiking. It was really rainy still, though. Didn't see any kiwis. Apparently, they only come out at night, but what are you going to do? More hiking. Went to the hot springs, which were cool. And then there was these geothermal things everywhere. So, like, everything's super hot there, which is crazy. There's me going in the geothermals. And it's like these crazy colors. It's super beautiful. And that's where we stayed in Taupo. And there's the world's craziest McDonald's. Has a full airplane outside of it, which is crazy. Which is weird. There's a tiny little plane in each photo. Did you go to this one? I know I need to retrace it with Lotan because I know that Lotan's been there and like did a similar journey. We only did the North Island. Yeah, we went to Taupo. It was super beautiful. That McDonald's. Oh, and there's this awesome place. What's it called, like the Workshop or something, or that amazing breakfast. And then we went and we saw all the they weren't too smelly. I think that Lotan told me that it was going to be super crazy smelly and gross, but it totally wasn't. It was super beautiful. We went to the they're not hot springs, but they're geothermal activity. So it's these like super hot water bubbling. It puts all the sulfur everywhere. It's crazy. There's mooch. And then the water is like super green because it has like the sulfur and stuff inside of it. It's crazy. It's beautiful. Like in just the difference here, it's just really ridiculous. Just how beautiful like the colors were. And this is in a photo, so when you see it in person, it's even better. And then this one is like actually really cold, this like green or whatever. Oh, then we went to Hobbiton. Oh man. And I was holding up a ring, my ring in that one. Get it, the one ring. And then the Hobbiton's where they filmed Lord of the Rings. Learned all about the set, how they originally built it, how they tore it down, then they rebuilt it, which was cool. And then they had like 20 Hobbit houses, which are super beautiful. And just super lush, rolling hills, just crazy beautiful. And just the detail is spectacular. And that's a really good photo of it. It's ridiculous. Right in the Shire. Yeah, so we went all through that. That was one of the last days that we spent there. And then we went back to Rarotonga on our way home, and we stayed in this crazy place. There's meat, cheese, and hard play on my Switch. And we stayed in this Airbnb that was really high up over there. Oh, and we explored this abandoned Sheraton, which is cool, and all these goats live there. What? Crazy. We walked around there. There's a cow. This is our sunset. This is the view because we're super duper high up, which is cool. We got coffee every single day. Yeah, so super duper cool. Yeah. Anyways, that was like a little recap. I know on Tuesday I gave a little recap of what we had done, so I wanted to show some photos there too. Boom. What do we use to take those photos? Great question. So that's a combination between my wife's phone, who has a iPhone 10s, and some of the photos that were square, she had taken those into Instagram and applied some filters here and there. And then my phone is a Pixel 2 XL, so 2 years old but super good. And I saw Bill said he got a Pixel 4. So I need to get. I want to upgrade, but then I don't. Like my photos are really good, but they're not super good. But I'm on it. Oh, you still using F5S? Yeah. The question is, are you just waiting to hold out, or is it like a financial situation? Because phones are expensive, and I'm in the situation where I don't want to spend $1,000 on a phone. I got $1,000 sitting around. It's too expensive. It's too much. Heather had my wife. She had an iPhone 6S. And she waited, I think, like 4 years to get the 10S, and she wasn't even going to get it. But then I forced her to because I bought it for her. I said, and Merry Christmas. And that was a Christmas present last year. So we're there. Oh, I didn't see this. The Switch outsells the Xbox One worldwide. Boom. Dang. That's crazy. Whoa, it sold 1.14 million what units. Look at all these ads on VG charts. Wow, that's crazy. Oh my goodness, nearly 20 million. Wow, that's bananas. Although it's a little unfair, only because like unfortunately the Xbox just doesn't sell inside of outside of the US. I mean, it does in Europe, but not in Japan, so a lot of those sales come from Japan. But really great though. That's awesome. Although I'm excited for the Series X. I'm in. I might buy a new TV. New TV, Series X next for Christmas. Man, it's gonna be a good Christmas next year. I'm on it. I won't even play any of the games, but I'm on it. Gotta get that Xbox One X, Xbox S, X, SX, SSX. I'm on it. So that's good. But the thing, Roma, about the colors is a lot of those, or no, Blocks was asking, Blocks XP was asking about the photos. A lot of it's just the colors of the place. Yeah, new Xbox hype. I'm on it. Hype. Yeah, we'll totally discuss it on the pod. Yeah, we record on Sundays, so we're gonna do the indie stuff. We're gonna do the announcements this week, and stuff from the video game awards, which is crazy. Yeah, Bill, totally. Absolutely. Bum. Some notification testing, nice. Yeah, shoot some stuff over, tweet it out. Yeah, I totally missed. I don't have television, so I couldn't really watch it. And I guess maybe they live streamed it. I don't know. I just saw it on the Twitters, and I was like, so that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, Janice Q, welcome to the stream. Yes, that tree and the fireplace right there, that's from our good friend InstaFluff. You can see the Fluffinator 5000 right there in the stream. And InstaFluff makes all sorts of good stuff. So check this out. VIP fluff. Boom. VIPs. That Fluffinator. VIP in the stream because I use all the stuff. Oh, you sent the link over on Discord? Awesome. Thanks, Marby. Thank you. Appreciate that. Very rad. I need to get on Discord more. They're way better than I am. So I think they use it for work too. So, all right, what am I doing today? It's been 24 minutes and all I've been doing is showing off photos. And a lot of people knew the stream because of Fluffinator 5 billion over there was talking about me earlier. So today we're going to do some stuff. So I wanted to last week. All right, we should recap what I did last week. Okay, so last week we started to add this new feature to the app to have like a new feature to show featured things in the Hanselman app. And I'm gonna let InstaFluff down because InstaFluff was all like, oh, James is making this new cool exercise app about stretches, and I totally let you down, and I haven't started it yet, but I'm totally gonna do it, Fluffinator, I promise. Maybe it'll be my holiday hack that I'll do, just live stream the entirety of it. That's gonna be my jam, I think. I'll do it, I promise. Then someone later will make graphics for me. So see, Smob says it seemed to be it seemed a bit of an ugly box in the ad. Might be better when you see it. I don't know. I mean, it looks like a to me it looks like a computer rack, right? A smaller computer rack, and it can go both ways, horizontal and vertical. So we'll see. Yeah, stretch exercise app. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, Fluff. We're gonna do it just for you. Because honestly, my back continues to relapse, and so I have 2 days. I have 2 days, Fluff, over the holiday break, in which the wife has to go to work, but I don't, which means pure hacking and streaming the entire time. So here's what we did last week. We did this. We used our little carousel view over here. We put in this little carousel in for like featured articles in the app. So now we have blog, tweets, we have media for like podcasts and videos and stuff. And I was first going to be like, okay, let me just, I don't know. Let me just go ahead and like hard code some JSON or something being returned from the Azure function. That's no good, right? What I want to do is I want to give Scott a website that he can go to add and remove featured items from this list. So here's the goal. I'm not going to finish it today because I know nothing about how the internet works. Okay. If it's not in the device, if it's not on the phone, I struggle to do anything. But we're going to have a serverless Blazor app because my goal is to spend basically $0. So I was thinking like, I'll just make a website, right? And then like Scott can log in and do something, and that would be cool. But I don't think that's going to work so good in general. Put that right there. So what I'm thinking about doing is creating a Blazor app that I can host on the internet. And then that will communicate to an Azure function to pull the data down and also upload the data into blob storage. So like Scott can enter some information here, like specifically like an image for a blog post, a URL, like a type, like is it a blog, a podcast, or a video? Those would be like the three things that he could do. And then it would give it information. So image, title, and some information about what to do when the user clicks on it. And I want it to be serverless, but also I want it to be, I'm going to use Blazor so I don't have to run a server, basically. That's my goal. That's my goal. I wonder if I should put this Christmas tree up over here, nice and small. Oh, there we go. That's cool. Like that. Put it up in the top right. So that's gonna be it. I was Janice Q says I was gonna sleep, then turned Game Awards on. Yeah, I had no idea what anybody was announcing because I'm not obviously on that team. So I was surprised when they announced it there. I was excited for No More Heroes 3 because I'm a big No More Heroes fan. But it's gonna be hard. I just bought like another dock for my Switch. I have so much investment in the Switch. It's gonna be a new TV. Every time I go over to Lotan's house, I always get jealous because we'll be watching like Baby Yoda on the like 4K television that he has, and then I come home and I gotta watch Baby Yoda on a 1080p plasma from 8 years ago, like an animal. But I don't know. I go back and forth. Elon was there? That's funny. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to build this app, and I don't really know how to do it. So that's gonna be our goal, basically. And let me make sure I put my thing over here. There we go. So that's kind of going to be my goal, is I want to figure out how to do it and make sure that we can do it over here. Smob was resurrecting. I'm cleaning house. I sold all my old consoles, and now I have like all the old, you know, Super NES classics and NES classics. I'm selling all of them. Getting rid of them all. They're all on eBay. All on eBay. Selling them all. So we're gonna use Blazor. People don't know what Blazor is. Let me go Blazor. Blazor.net. There you go. Which is clever because it's part of .net. So think of it as building a SPA, single page app that can run either connected to the internet or disconnected from the internet, either locally or on the server. See, on WebAssembly or on the server. And the cool part is that you just write all the code right there. Just write it all right there. Look at that. Just write it right in there. You see that? It's right in there. It's in there. It's in there. So my thought is to build a little app that will upload an image though, like to blob storage, and take some like JSON. So that's going to be like the idea there. So I wrote this. There's a little like how to do it. So there's like a .NET new thing here. And then we can actually share some data model between the two. So the Keviv asks about some sharing stuff. You can't share the UI, but you can share all of your like view models, and you can share all of your models technically. It should be there. Is Blazor WebAssembly out of preview? No, Blazor WebAssembly, there's a whole roadmap. Blazor WebAssembly is set for, I think, May to come out. They just shipped Blazor Server. Now, the reason I'm not going to use Blazor Server is because it's very like the whole thing is static. Nothing's really updating, but I might be wrong. I might switch over. The nice thing is you can switch back and forth in it, because I don't actually need the app. Like the reason to use Blazor WebAssembly is because you would need like offline support, which obviously like I would need online support for this thing to work. But the bonus is that for me, I can just host the app, if you will, on the internet without having a server going. Just have a static website that loads the Blazor WebAssembly here. And I don't have any state. Like it's just whatever's in there. So that's kind of my goal at least. But what I want to try to figure out here is, let's close all documents. And we have a back end. So let's add, I don't know if it's a new project or not, or if I'm gonna have to add it via command line. Did I open this thing? Add new oh, I'm debugging. Whoops. We're gonna add a new project. Adding a new project. And I don't know if I just type in Blazor, does that come up? Blazor app. I don't know if that's actually what I want though. New, it's new apparently. Does it give me an option? I don't know if that's what I want. Because when I do ASP.NET Core Web App, does it give me a thing? Blazor. Class library? Blazor. Let me open a new window just for funsies. 'Cause I hate adding something and then removing it. Add a new project. Let's add Blazor. And then, oops. Blazor app. Blazor app 1. Okay, here's the, okay, server. Ooh, how do I install those templates? All right, server app. Get additional templates. Okay, Chrome, Edge opens. That's good. That's not what I want. Huh. Okay, so there must be a way to install these. Let's open up a VS command, and we'll do .NET new. Yeah, I saw that, Janice Q. That's what I'm hoping here for. I also installed the new terminal. I haven't customized it at all, but I'm very excited about it. I assume you have the latest preview templates installed. Do you need the ASP.NET Core preview for it to work? I don't know if you do. That'd be a good question. Blazor server app. I don't want that. Yeah, that's a good question. So this one's a new Blazor WASM. Well, if I did cd dir, if I did cd github make dir test Blazor cd test Blazor .NET new Blazor Blazor WASM. That work? No, it does not work. Why doesn't it work? Do I need to have the like, do I have to have the oh, they're installed via and have a preview version, and I have to have a preview version? All right, let's figure this out together. If anyone has a doc link, check the release blog. Oh, I don't want to check the release blog. Get started. Okay, so install this. WebAssembly is in preview. Is in the preview for that. Okay, so if I go to .NET, oh, I see, I don't have the I guess I could install the preview, I guess. It's gonna take some time. I wonder if I could just download the .NET Core preview. Where's that at? Nope, I don't want that. Nope. .NET SDKs. Nope. All downloads. I don't know. Is it there? Blazor templates. I don't want to install it. There's a new preview edition. Okay. Well, let's download it then. So let's see. If we close out of that, cancel, go here, close that puppy down. So you're saying I need to have it. You shouldn't have to download it manually. Well, we can see what SDKs we have installed. So if we go into our local drive, I of course have preview installed on every single machine besides this one. Host? No, I think it's in this one. There we go. .NET SDKs. I only have 3.1.1. It's a very clean machine. That's impressive. Okay, so you're saying I need to have the preview installed. Okay. The Blazor templates require a manual addition via the command line. How many machines do you have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 6. Wait. Hold on. I have a Surface Book here. So I have a Surface Book 2, MacBook Pro. I have 2 desktop machines. 6. I have 6 machines. If that helps at all. Guess I need all these things installed. I never even knew. Does this just include .NET Core now? They kind of build up on so 4 of those machines. Okay, so Surface Book. Hey Lou. Surface Book 2. I have. Way up, I feel blessed. Hey Lou, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that.
Okay, just relax. You can do it.
Surface Book 2 is I have a 13-inch here in front of me. That's my at-home machine, and then I have a 15-inch at work. Those are all like 16 gigs of RAM with 512 terabyte hard drive. Everybody likes when things install. MacBook Pro. I have a MacBook Pro 2013. So a MacBook Pro from 2013, which is a great year for MacBook Pros in general. There's that. And then I have a MacBook, the 2nd generation MacBook, which they no longer make. So there's that. And then, there we go, .NET New. Oh, yeah, okay, got it. Yes. Let me open that puppy up, because I don't think I need where is it? Yeah. .NET, no, .NET New? .NET Install? Is it .NET New? Oops. How do I paste that? From here. You're right, check the blog. Of course, check the blog, James. Bom, bom, bom. How do I, oh, there it goes. Nice. All right, so, and then I have, so like, those are the work machines, right? So the Surface Books, MacBooks are work machines. And then I have my supercomputer that I built like 10 years ago, which is what I stream on. And then this computer that you see in front of you is actually Lotan's machine. He was just getting rid of this machine and I took it. And you know what? I actually just bought a graphics card for it. So he gave me his NVIDIA 980, which is powering the stream with the NVEX encoder. And then I just bought what did I buy? I bought a AMD 570. 570? RX 570 Triple X Edition, 8 gigabytes. Oh gosh, what's just happened there? That's what I bought. This one. It was $150-ish. Maybe it was cheaper than that. And it came with a free game. There's only 2 left. That's what I bought. For my gaming computer. And this one in general. Yeah. And they're all just sitting here, all doing things. But 2 of those are at work, so it's not my fault. The Surface Book is a work machine, and then my other ones are my personal machines. I was gonna get rid of like my machine and just use Lotan's machine, or vice versa, and then I don't know what happened. Basically, I started plugging it in. I'm like, I got another machine, and I got 2 towers. I don't know. There's too many machines. I agree. Thank you, Smob. I'm also going to finish this install. I don't know if I love that that's how you install templates necessarily. I'm just not a command line person. I don't know.
You are number 1.
Wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible.
Jim Walkier, thank you so much for your 5 months of Twitch Prime subscriptions. Jim says, I haven't been able to watch in a while. I haven't been here in a while, so don't you worry. But a quick drop in for a sub. Appreciate that.
You are number 1.
That's what Tobe says. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. Visual Studio done installing. Amazing. It's quick. This installer done. Boom. Boom. Well, Jim, thank you for stopping in. Thank you for stopping in the stream. All right, let's see if we can create a new project now. If we did Blazor. So now, okay, there's WebAssembly. Okay, thank you. Thank you, stream. Thank you, stream. Okay, let's Visual Studio Preview. Set on the taskbar. Beautiful. Nice. Oh, and yes, we will make a donation to the Malala Fund as well. So thanks everyone for hanging out. We're raising several $100s. We will make a donation on the 31st and get a match from my company. So, which is always rad. All right, let's see. I might need to install extra components. What do I need to install? Oh, I didn't install UW. That's fine. That'll take too long. Backend. Add new project. Blazor app. And we're gonna call this Hanselman dot admin. I guess. Missed the last couple of minutes, had to restart Edge. Oh no, you didn't miss anything. We got it working. It's right here. Boom. So there's also this option to add an ASP.NET Core hosted thing. What does this thing do? Okay, so after selecting the Blazor app template, you have the option to configure the app using an ASP.NET Core backend. No, I don't need that. So that's if you want to have like an API backend. That's smart. Ooh, PyBog. I wonder if we should align some namings here in this thing, or like figure out how to like share the same templates between Blazor and the mobile apps. Yeah, they're there. I did the install. It worked. It was totally there. All right, let us do it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna run it out of the box. So let's see what we get over here. So we get a admin site. We get some Blazor stuff, preview bits, done as standard. We get some root, some CSS, some dummy data in here, weather JSON. Okay. There's some pages. So I think this is just normal. This is just normal stuff. So if we go into fetch data or counter, that should, yeah, show us this stuff. Let's bump up these fonts here. Boop. Cool. And let's, because we're in the Christmas theme, I don't normally do this, but only because I want the Christmas tree to show up better. Make everyone happy in the stream. There you go. So if we look at what this thing's doing here, let's run this puppy here. An edge. There we go. Run that thing. Takes off sunglasses. Round. It happened. You're welcome. You can thank the internet. Let's accept the SSL. Let's install the SSL cert. I like that. Cool, cool, cool. Takes off sunroof. Cool. So this thing is running in the browser, as Dan Roth would say. So inspect. So how do we network? Is that how you do it? There we go. Okay, cool. Perfect. So here's the, see this? Mono.wasm. This is the interpreter. It's going to interpret the code in Mono.js. Right there. How do I get rid of this thing? How do I? It's just. Oh, it's loading that huge file. Maybe don't click on it. That's a key. That's a. Don't click on it. So here's all the DLLs. Like the DLLs are in there. It's in the browser. Nice. And this is getting some data. This is clicking. Now, how do I see the how do I see the like, how do I debug it? Is it Control Shift D? Nope. Oh, Control Alt Shift Alt D. Shift Alt D. And then all right, so then you do a thing where you do this, and then you close it, and then you say, I think you need to rerun it without. You rerun it. Oh. Edge. You'll run it in Edge. Run Edge. Does that work? Nope. Oops. Nope. Nope. What's this? Oh, MS Edge. Okay. Oh, it's old. This is oh gosh. Welcome back.
This is enough to scare me to go update my LinkedIn profile and look for another job.
Oh, okay. I see what happened here. It this is the not what oh. They do okay. Let me see if I do inspect. I've never seen that anime. I did update this computer recently, so there's that. If I do Shift Alt D. No, is that oh, there we go. Okay, cool. I was just trying to figure out how we debug this thing again. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I hit oops. Yeah, you actually have to have it there. Alt Shift D. Oh gosh. No, what did I? Oh no, it is there. Oh, okay. Alt Shift D. Oh yeah. This is me trying to figure out how to do how to do the internet. How does that internet work? So you go here, right? And then you can go on like is it console? No, is it sources? Yeah, here we go. Oh, I did it. Oh, I did it. I did it, people. Yeah, check this out. So I'm in debug mode. Here's the counter. There's the code. You can have a breakpoint right there. And click. Boom. Look at me debug the internet.
Nothing is impossible!
Look at that. Internet debugged. Get out of here, Razor file. Boom. How do I continue? That button. Okay. What's this one do? Fetch. So here's the fetch weather. Now this is cool because we're going to kind of use this template a little bit here. We have like a forecast view, date, temperature, things like that. That's cool. Get JSON, which is nice. Yeah. Boom. Okay. So that's how we debug stuff, because we're debugging because the code is in the browser. It's inside of it. Well, you don't have to put it all in one file, Pro Sam. You don't have to. You put it in a different file. You don't have to put it here. You could pass it in and inject stuff. Yeah, you don't have to put it there. Because like, see how all these other files show up here too? They're all here. Yeah, you can put it in a different file. We just show it that way because that's a little bit more how some people do it. So All right, let's get out of this thing. Let's close this puppy down. All right, so ideally what I want to do is, how is this thing made? So this is hello world here. All right, so if I do like, how does this thing come together? Okay, so there's a main layout and there's a main nav menu. Okay, so this is where the links are coming from, I guess. Counter, fetch data, and I probably don't need a survey prompt. So there's imports, so it's all coming in. App.razor. You can do a base class, so you can do that too, yeah. I think all that stuff's possible, right? So add a component, the app. The app is what's starting up. So main layout. The main layout has, why is this running an edge? Oh, the old edge. There we go. MS ad. Okay, so admin. Blazor.net. There's an about page. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So I don't know how the internet works. So we have a so this is a sidebar, which is the nav menu, which is a component, which is this over here. Okay, that makes sense to me. Then we have a main. Oh, I see. So this is this up top. So then this is everything over here. Oh, can I inspect this thing? Oh, I see. I see. So this is the main content here. This is the top row, and this is this thing. So if we wanted to, we could just get rid of this, right? Save it. Can I refresh it? I have to be debugging, I think. So I get rid of the about. But if I put the about back in, does it refresh? Oh, I don't know how to. Shouldn't that push over new things? Like, how come that doesn't work? Maybe that doesn't work in the Blazor WebAssembly. Like when you I guess you have to redo the assembly. Oh, that's interesting too. I guess that's a downside. I guess you don't really have like a hot reload in it. I don't know. All right, so we have a body, and then there's this nav menu, and all we really need here. Oh, that's interesting. There's OI. What's OI? There's a button that becomes a nav bar if you get too small. Like if you get too small, it automatically turns into that if you're on mobile. And I think all we really want to do is have a login page. So ideally, so this is home, navlink, match all. It must just be home. And then we can have, let's get rid of the counter. We don't need that. Oh, there's code here. Interesting. And then we can have a, not fetch data, but let's do a featured items. Like right now we'll just do featured items, but featured items. Okay. And then we can delete the counter because I don't really need it. Boop. Keep the index because this will be our login page at some point. So this will be like login. Welcome to admin. Please log in below. Right? Oh, then we get rid of the survey prompt. Delete that. Junk. Boom. Gone. Get rid of this. And like here, we're gonna like at some point put in a login with Twitter. So what I'm gonna do is only Scott will be able to modify this, right? Login client-side Blazor is interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna find out because I need to log in to Twitter, right? I need to log in and make sure it's Scott. I should be able to do that. I hope. I mean, but I'd have to put the credentials in the app, obviously. Which would be you know, interesting. I guess. That's what we're gonna find out if I'll be able to do it in general. So we'll see. Need to have authorize. Yeah, and I'm not sure yet if I'll be able to do it.
Up, I feel blessed.
Cophobia, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that.
Nothing is impossible.
Okay, so if we were to /fetch it. Oh, so this is the URL. Okay, Mob says making an app that will work the same way, so I look forward to seeing your approach. I'm looking forward to my approach too, because I don't know what it is yet. So, all right, so if we look at this nav menu, I said featured items. Just call it featured. And this should be featured. And then here we'll do featured. Rename that. And then we'll say featured items. And I think that what we want to do is we're going to have a, so this is where it comes cool. We have this shared library over here, okay? Here it is. And this has all of our models and helpers and things like that in it. And it's just a .NET Standard package. Oh, I'll be right back, people. Hold on. I got a package. Be right back. Let's see if everything's back. Of course, everybody lets everybody into my building, so what are you gonna do? All right, we're back. Let's see here. Let's go back here. Sorry. There you go. All right, so so this shared code. I love when like it always rings and nobody's here to let people in. So we have all this code in here. So this should make its way up to the Blazor app. So if I do add a reference to the project, shared, hit OK. That should work. And the idea would be that here, instead of these weather forecasts, this can be a list of featured items. And I don't really want it to be a array. This will be a list here. And how do I add a namespace? At using, does that work? At using models, like that? Does that work? Is that how you do it? I actually have no idea. Featured item. Aha, that is how you do it. So I can say items here on initialize async. Oh, so that will like do it when it gets it. Oh, cool. So what we can do, let's go ahead and remove some of this. We're not going to put it in a maybe put it in a table. Yeah, it might be cool. So here, let's say we had oh, I guess I can make it in. I wanted to be able to drag and drop them around. I wonder how you do that on the internet. Kind of like little up arrows. Move up, move down. But I can just make this a list of featured item here, right? And then where does this come from? HTTP, go to definition. Oops. Where's that come from? HTTP. Where does this come from? Where do you come from? Hello, what are you doing around these parts? HTTP, how does that work? App. Nope. Where does it come from? Interesting. Okay, so how about this featured thing? And this will be items. HTTP is standard injectable item now. But how does it know how to get the thing?
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Rigo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Oh, I see. I see. So let's say we put some dummy data in this. This will probably be easier, right? So if you did shared, if we did www root sample data, and we did rename featured items, and then here, let's just say we removed some of this stuff, right? Now on my featured item, which should be over here, featured item, we should probably add some JSON properties on here. So this will be a JSON property, and we'll give it a T for title. That'd be good. When you select the hosted version, it will never use a server API. I guess I could just give it the URL though, right? I mean, I should be able to hit the internet. The internet. This will be image, and I don't think it's going to have a description because we're never really going to have a description. So I think instead of description, we want link in here, L. And then I think here we should have a public enum of featured item type. And this would be either a blog, podcast, or video, I think. See, I muted it because I'm respectful. It's just a different template. Sponsored by LaCroix. Okay, so this will be link. So image title image link, and we need a public featured item type set, and this will be a JSON property of featured item type fit. I don't know why I like to do it that way, but I do. So let's bookmark that down there. And then if we go to our featured items, and let's say that we gave it a TI link type fit. Oh, how does a enum serialize out? JSON serialization C# enum. How does that work? Enum key. I guess it would just be. It's like if I did like blog. This would be blog. And let's say we did, let's go to Hanselman. Let's go to his blog. Boop. And we'll call it, this is it, right? Let's just say that this is it right now. Title. Okay, and then there's freezing, and then well, L is the link. So let's say we go to link. Good old ASPX format on there. Blog. This is image. So the image would be. He doesn't have any images in here. Oh no, he does. Okay, so let's say it's this. Copy link address. Boop. Like that. So, and then let's just say we just copy this, right? We just. Put that in there. So now we have like some data, and so here we could just say featured items, and then that should deserialize that back. And then here we'll get rid of this. And then here we could do, so like title, image URL, and then link. And then here we could for each through all those, and we can say for each item in items, we can then say, that's just gonna be a string. But let's say we did item dot title. Then we do like a image in here because it's just HTML, I think, right? And then I could do like, can I do source src equals at item dot image? Does that work like that? And this would be at item dot image, and then item dot link. Does that work? And then like maybe we do like a width of, I don't know, 300. Does that work? So this override will get called when this thing gets called. But we should also have a button. That did not work. Image. All right, let's, because we can't really put a breakpoint here, I guess, because the code is not running there, right? No, you cannot, because there's nothing to debug. This is the point in which you're like, okay, maybe I should do this on the server, because you're like, I just really want to debug really easily. I don't know how web devs do this. Featured items. I'm curious why that didn't work though. Could do it in here. Let's inspect it to see if there's like a error that comes through. It's almost like it shows the three items though. You know what I mean? It's almost as if it's not deserializing correctly. Oh, I think it's because it doesn't deserialize it with JSON.NET. Oh, that is why. Yeah, see, it doesn't use HTTP. I'm way up, I feel blessed. Mac Attack, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I see. So the issue is that they are coming in. The problem is that I've given them these little short names, and I'm using JSON.NET. Did you use the correct? I did, but the problem is this is not using JSON.NET. This is using the built-in get JSON async, which then tries to convert it to it. You know what I mean? So if you look here, I have TIL fit, which also is on the featured item. Featured item. But I'm being crafty because I want really small JSON, so I put these little attributes. But the problem is that they're not getting serialized to anything because it doesn't know about these JSON properties because we're using JSON.NET. So property mapping declarations, deserialization problems. Yes, you'd have to have it like just like this. That doesn't help. I think it's using system text JSON under the hood. I do believe so. I could. I guess that is true. This is true. So what you could do then is, yes, you could then say manage the nuggets. There should be a way to do it though. Oh, thanks, Cam. How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. We're trying to figure out Blazor, and right now we're actually trying to figure out. I don't necessarily. We have this class with JSON little properties here to make it nice and short, but inside my Blazor app, this is using the new HTTP client get JSON async, and the issue is that this doesn't know how to map it to this. It is returning the items. Post JSON. I like that's post JSON, send JSON. Yeah. And I'm doing Blazor client WebAssembly, so yeah, that's going to be the idea, is that it calls the Hanselman functions backend instead of this. Well, so in a world that, so I'm using JSON.NET to serialize it out to basically this, right? TIL and then fit the type here. And the Blazor stuff, the HTTP client uses the new system.json stuff. So it's trying to map the name to the real name of the type, because it's like it's ignoring those property names. Like there has to be a way to give it the like pretty name. Like this would work if I would just name it the same. JSON property name. Yeah, is there a oh, JSON property name. Oh, okay. That's funny they had to. Oh, I don't know if that's gonna exist though. Yeah, herein lies the problem. Herein lies the problem. Can I just install it? Aiden says, read Emo's blog. Okay, system. Okay, let's just try this out. Okay. I see. Okay, so if we go into here, manage nuggets. So then it's like I might as well just only use this and get rid of JSON.NET. Stable. Oh, you are. I guess it might be worth then getting rid of all of my JSON.NET. I guess. I think, right? It's funny they had to do JSON property name, but thank you so much. That's super duper helpful. I bet that is it. L fit I. And this is only because I'm weird. Thanks, Mob. Yeah, so you need to map it. I should just leave them the same, but I wanted to like minimize my JSON file as much as humanly possible. That was my plan. That's good. An unhandled. I like that pops up. So now we really got issues, which is great. Let's debug it and let's see what's going on. I should just do that. That's what I should do. And this is good because I think this runs in a different thing. Okay, let's see. Does that work? Uh-huh. Whoa. Oh geez. Path.fit could not be converted. How do you do an enum? It's pretty much a red wall. But this is it. This is what's happening. Featured item type. So it is trying to do it. Oh, did I this is supposed to be an enum. How do I ensure? So JSON enum C#. Bam. Enumerations. Oh, I wonder if I should make it. Make it like a. I wonder if I should make it a. Like. 0. I know this is the default, but I think I could just do this, and I bet that would work. Right? Oh, there it is. Boom. All right, that works. Nice. That doesn't look super duper good, but yeah. Bam. All right. Boom.
Nothing is impossible!
Hey, friends.
It should also read that I crushed it from 2013 to present.
Okay, just relax. You can do it.
Nice. So that totally works. Just the enum, of course, parsing because I'm silly. And now we know this is a blog post, so that's good. And then we have URL, image URL, blah, 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 blah. Beautiful. Okay, so... Thanks, everyone. Kapow! Thanks, Martin. Good. Okay, so we have this stuff in there. Now we have our featured items. Let's look at this again. So how do you specify the, like, what I'm really interested in is, like, how do you let's close all this stuff. Ba-doop, ba-doop. So if you, how do you make this thing bigger? Because this is like the right thing. How do I set the widths of these things? So I guess that'll be it's a thread. It's a thread. T body. I don't know how this works. Table. HTML table. TR. I'm used to that. What's a Thead? The ad. Oh, it's a table header. Widths. Width percentage. Ooh, can I do that? How do I do that? Oh, height. I don't want the height. I want the width. Width and height. Oh, width. Oh. All right. So on the, on the TD. Oh, where do I put it? On the table. No, that's not what I want. Cell width, TD. Okay, so I can do, I can do width equals, how do I do it? Like 20%. All right, so I do width Put it on the TH? Oh, I see. Just on there. So if I do that, and then if I did width equals 300, it should affect all the rows. Oh, okay. And then... Now, will it fill in the rest? Is it like stars? URLs have no natural breaks in them.
Way up, I feel blessed.
Tintoretto, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. So if I did like, I guess with like that. They just need a wrap, I guess. And these should really be, can I just refresh the thing? Nope. To redo it. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, that didn't work. Like that. Nope. Let's try it on these, just in case. Just in case. So if I did 20, 20, 20, and then yeah, I mean I could admit, does it? I don't think it refreshes when I do it. I have Bootstrap. Oh, I guess you do have Bootstrap on the page, huh? Here's me knowing anything about Bootstrap. No. That didn't work either. Interesting. I guess I could inspect and then... Oh, maybe did it not? Oh, there it is. Huh. Yeah, it should just update, you know what I mean? It's a little bit long too. I don't understand why it's so long. Yeah, I mean, we got the things displaying. That's the important part. So let's just undo all that, I guess. I'll make the width of that 300, but yeah. Yeah, so what we kind of want to do though is, I guess they are cards, huh? I wonder, I could do Bootstrap. So Blazor client reloading page. How come? I guess I could do something like Bootstrap components, and then you do a card, right? Yeah, and then like, could you, instead of doing that, I'm curious if I could just do like at for each var item in items, right? And then, does anyone know, oh, there's a, with style, my good old styles. I'm gonna try this out. I'm gonna do, does anyone know if I can, how do I just make it so it, like I reload this page without having to, like how do I make it hot reload? Hot reload Blazor page. Nope. It should work. If you want to auto restart behavior as standalone app, you need .NET Watch. Oh, cool. So these are here. So I got these cards. Okay, cool. So I think what you would want to do is, so these cards, how do you put them in a group? List groups. I probably want to put them inside of a card. This is what we did for the .NET community stand-ups. You put them in a row. Yeah. And then columns. Yes. Yes. So each of them, there's one row and they're each columns like that. Oh, I wonder if, do I have to? Like, I'm curious, can I do, let me just refresh this page. That didn't work either. How come I can't just refresh it? Oh, version 4.4 Bootstrap has new grouping and layout for cards automatically. Whoa. That's a good question. I wonder what version of Bootstrap this is on. 4.3.1 is what it says it's on. And there's Ionic fonts, open Ionic fonts. And for Bootstrap. That's cool. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm curious about. Like, how come I can't get? How do I refresh? Get the page to refresh. .NET Watch. Oh, interesting. Huh. Oh, I need to put it there. Is that what I need to do? Okay, so if I did, if I do this, and then I do a open. So if that's like running, is the IO class you were seeing earlier. Oh, it's like font awesome. That makes sense. How do I, so if I do CD this, and I do .NET Watch, .NET Watch, right? Cannot execute .NET Watch Run. .NET Watch Run. I started. Okay. Oops. Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay, so all right, I think so. If I go here and I reload this, that's still running. And then .NET watch run. Why isn't that the default? No, yeah. If I did this image, oh, where's the image at? At item.image. Does that work? Oh, it takes a second. It takes some. Oh, okay, that works. All right, 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 all right. That's not too bad. All right, so we get rid of that, and then this could be at item dot link, and then link to stuff, and then here, you know, instead of deleting that, let's put that back. We could do at item dot type, and then here go to link here, and then we can do at item dot link. Okay, do that. Now what happens here? I hit save. Oops. Dot link. Hit save. So this is refreshing stuff, and then build failed. Oh, item link. I've never seen .NET watch run. I would think that would be like the default in there. Right there. So it built it, and then I still have to refresh it, but boom, it's there. Okay, cool. Blog and blog type. Nice. And this is gonna go to the link. Boom, cool. And then I can do like it's on the way. I prefer to work too slow for some of my projects. Oh, too slow to do it that way? Yeah, I see. Underscore blank. All right, cool. And then what we should really have here is also a way to edit it. Edit. And then I also want like a so be move up and then move down. Okay, so if we have those in there, I shouldn't have deleted the clicker because I really need that code now. Blazor, is it in here? The Blazor click handle stuff. It's in the code. Oh, it's here. Blazor.net.
Dream of success while you're gonna wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible.
House, thank you so much for the subscription.
You are number one.
Wow, thank you for the sub coming in with that Twitch Prime 7 months. Thank you so much, and giving out some emotes along the way, which is super rad. I really want the Shiba one so much. It'd be so cool. I'd love that. It'd be rad. Thank you so much. Of course, we'll make a donation to the Malala Fund as well. Thank you so much. Oh, have fun off in France. Bonsoir. So I guess we could just make this a button instead of a URL, right? Nice. Like that. Yeah, I really want the Shiba one so much. I just need to watch more, I guess. Watch more stuff. Oh, cool. Okay, so these will be like on click. I'm learning the internet. So on click. And then I can say this would be edit. I'll just make it that. And then oh, there's no edit. Okay, so I'll say move up, and then move down. Okay, and then get rid of this junk. Boop, gone. And then we'll do a private. How do I pass stuff into it? Private void of move up. And then I guess I would pass in the featured item somehow in there. And then private, I can get rid of private. We don't really need that as a description. Okay, void move down. And then void edit featured in there. Okay, and then we should put these in rows, right? That's what you guys are telling me to do. I need to put this in a row. Okay, so these all need to be inside of a what did I just do? So this div comes in. All right, did I do it right? And then inside of each of these is a row. Div class row. Okay, I guess. How do I pass data into a button click? Edit, right? That's what the Blazor website says. Edit, increment count. Increment count. 3 errors. Edit.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Kusakov for 00. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. How do I edit? I need to pass items. Blazor pass arguments. Blazor pass arguments. I guess this is Razor. C# Razor pass arguments. How do I pass arguments to an on click? Is exactly what I want to do. How can I achieve this? So you can do at E edit item like that. Wow, cool. Oh, neato. Wow, that's too cool. Move up. Move down. Wow, cool. And then here, we can do like if. Oh, here we go. Cool. So if we do for int I. Oops. There's a much cleaner syntax now. If you can find it, send me the doc. For var I equals 0, I is less than items dot count I plus plus. So we want that, and we can say var item equals item sub I, just because we're gonna get the index out of there. Right. Okay, and then we can say if we do it at if I is greater than 0, then we will that. Oh, you know what? I wonder if you can just do... Do you think you can just do this? Ah, amazing. Nope. You do at? Nope. Yeah, let's see if there is a new way. Maybe that blog post says it. Blazor pass arguments. Pass. Passing arguments on click. So this one says you can do it without the E. Dan. This one does say it. This would be nice, actually. This one. This is what I want. There must be a. I don't really need to do it between components. I just need to do it on the page. Data binding. On click. It was closed. It's like this, where EVT is some class. Oh, I see. So if I don't have a class, I can just do this. And this will be thrown away, I think, by the compiler. That should do it then. And this should be then if I is greater than is less than items dot count minus 1, right? We do an @ sign in there, so only display those for certain ones. All right, so we got that. All right, and I think what we should do is also do like a little. At I think I can just do another. Here, if we did p class card text, and I said order, put the I out there, right? Let's see if that works. So we do that. So we get the image, we get the item, move down, move up, and edit. And let's see what it looks like if it. Alright, it's not exactly what I want, but see, we have the move up, move down, go to link, edit. It's very ugly. Did I do it wrong? I never know how to do this stuff. It's embarrassing. Image overlays, horizontal. Card groups. Oh, I need to put it in a. Can I put it in a card group? Right? Card decks? That's what I need to put it in, is a card deck. I think that's what you do. I think you put it all in a card deck and not do rows or whatever, right? You put cards inside of it. I think you do that. Oh, it's new in 4.4? Is it? The card deck is? Oh, 4.31. How do I update it then? How would I update it? Can I refresh it? Oh, that looks pretty good. I'm just saying. That's pretty good. The card decks have been there for a while, I thought. We should let's do groups are new. I think groups are new. I think the card decks are there. The groups are maybe new. Yeah. Chicken wing.
I don't know anything about Docker. I don't know the difference between an image and a container. I don't know when I use a Docker file or when I use a compose file. And I'm going to do what all Visual Studio developers do. I'm going to start right-clicking on everything.
That's basically web development for me. I'm just going to start right-clicking on everything. I know. I'm working on this this admin app, basically, that I want to create. So Hanselman can come in and add new items. That's sort of the idea that I have in general. So like this should even be like add new item here, and there, and then this can just come here, and then this, and then down here we'll do a void add new item here. And then yeah, our goal is to, oh, you know what we also want? So I also want another button that says refresh data, and then this will be refresh data. All the code I see now is that. But yeah, I think you can do either of these. If you have information or arguments to pass in, I guess you do it a different way. Yeah, it must have been a future. I like the idea of doing just the at move or whatever, but this is fine too, the lambda. It's a little bit weird, the romancing of this lambda, because it's a little strange. A little strange in my personal opinion, but okay, so we would really have another like void refresh data here, and then this would actually come in and refresh the data, and then we could call refresh data here, right? Let me just get rid of that. Yeah, I need that. All right, so that will work. And then kind of what we want to do is we want to create a another component over here. So what I think we'll have is we'll have a add a new folder, and we'll say components, and I'll have a add a new item, and I'll have a razor component, and this thing's going to be called featured item editor. Sure. And we're gonna put some stuff in there basically at some point in the future. But here, we'll do like a and then here we'll do a this thing can come here. This should always be here. Let's put this here. All right, and then what we'll do here is we have add new item, and then I guess we'll put those back to back, and then here. Yeah, where do we want to put it? Like if I go in and I click on add new items, where would I put it? Maybe like right below it. If I click on edit, it would show it there. Maybe it pops it down. I think so. I think we just put a featured in there. Okay, cool. So we should put some different data in here so we can actually see the data coming in, I guess. So if I look at my sample data, let us go to the Hanselman website. And let us just do... If I do image, this one, oop, copy link URL, and then this one is advice to my 20 self. And this one will be whatever this thing is. Oops. Put a copy link in this here. All right, so now we have different data. Oh, I don't actually know if that'll. You did the This should refresh the data. I bet I need to like change something in here. There we go. Just hit save. Maybe that doesn't redeploy the file. I think I would get the new data when I came here. There it is. All right. Ooh, weird. Sure. So the idea is that we will have a way to add a new item, refresh the data, and I think that refresh data would already work. So if I was to, let's say, move an item down, Let's say var int, or as a var position equals items dot index of we're gonna find the index of the item. Oh, where? Should actually have a unique identifier, but I don't, so that's good. I'm kind of like index.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Badprogrammer.net. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm a bad Blazor programmer. That's what's happening here. So I find the index of this puppy. So I get the index, and we want to move this thing down. So I've only moved items in a tree like a billion times. So we'd want to say, how did we do that before? I would usually say like items dot insert, and then I would put it at, if it's at 0, you would want to put it at position +1, right? And then you can do item, and then you can say items dot remove at, and then you would say position, right? Right, something like that. And then extra T, I think. And there you go. And then move up, you would just do the reverse, right? So -1. And then you would remove that position and do the same thing. I think. And then how do I refresh? Hey, refresh UI Blazor. Like, how does it know to? How does it know to refresh the data, the page? Well, I guess it just knows to. Yeah. So if you oh, this one, yeah, would. So should. We'll find out. That should work, right? Let's see. Move down. Actually, no. I don't know how it. Oh. Oh. Move up works. Move up works, but move down does not. That's weird. Move up. So if this comes in, well, we can just debug it. So if I did. There's a drag event? Oh man, I'm not gonna be that smart. How come my Control-Shift-D is not working? I can just pretend, like, just insert it again. That should do it. State has chains has to be called. Oh, yes. That's what it is, yeah. Thank you. I was like, I knew that's what it was. Then here, when I do refresh data, oh, I should also do, yeah, so if I refresh this, that'll re-get the data, which should be correct. Now if I say move down, it does not seem to move it down. Move up. So move up. See, that one hasn't moved. Why is that? Let's see. Items. So if I just not do that, let's see where it puts it. Okay, so that adds another one. Move up. And if I do move up, that would move it up. You add the new item and no longer at the position. So here, all right, so move up. So this would be like if I passed in index 1 is the starting position. And then I'm going to insert it at 0, which means the old position is 2. Yes. Plus 1. Which means that the new one is at 0 and 2. So yeah, there you go. That makes sense. So here, when I insert it to move it down, we put it at, if it's at 1, it's going to move to 2, right? And then the move down. Well, if I'm at like 0, that's gonna be, it's gonna move this to 1, and then this should remain at 0. Yeah, I mean that sounds correct, right? Move down. Now, am I doing move down correct? Did I spell that correct? Okay. Move down. I feel like it's not, the click is not working. It looks correct. Move down, right?
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Rizery, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. All right, so if I do move up, now that's correct, right? So now this is working, but move down. So move up. How come move down isn't working? It's like as if the click does not even register, which seems weird. Check the console log. Yeah, it's definitely not doing anything. Okay, so what we need to do then is oh, I see. We need to stop debugging, and we need to run it and then debug it. So shit. How come it's not working? It's not compiled in debug mode. I guess I need to run this. Definitely was run in debug mode. That's strange. Why is it not in debug mode? It definitely is in debug mode. It says debug. There we go. Okay. All right. There we go. So the question will become, question is, does this thing get hit? Move down. How do I, can I click it here? Oops. So definitely hit it. That's interesting. So it definitely hits it. Move down. Can I, oh, position 0? Do I get a, do I get like, how do I see the items? There's the item, this, dot items. Okay, here's the generic list. Are you just checking for the end of the list? No. So here, when I add it, so now we have 4 items in the list. You know what I mean? And then, so I have, oh. So this is why. So I've added it at 1, but I actually need to add it at 2. Okay. What has happened here is, oops. What has happened is I thought that I inserted at 1, but I actually, yeah, I'm removing and adding it the same one. That's great. Okay, so Chrome debugger tools, debugging for the win.
Nothing is impossible.
All right, so let's get it. Oops. Hitting too many buttons.
You gotta do it now, because I said so. It's me, Tom.
Okay, so let's rerun this puppy here. Okay. move down, boom, move up, boom, move down, move, boom, up, move down. Awesome. Awesome.
You are number one.
All right, cool. Perfect. So now we got to move down. We got to move up. I love it. And then I guess here, I could do something like image. I had a 250 or something. Beautiful. Nice. Very cool. I mean, that's pretty good for doing that. If I did a, oh, there we go. Now it's better. How about that aspect ratio, but sure. Move up, move down, move up, move down. Yes. Okay, so we have that. If I hit refresh data, see it actually refreshes the data back to where it needs to be here, which is pretty cool. And I think what we should really do there is refresh this data. We would do here, and then ideally you could do something like await dot delay, just to like debug it. So. Artificial delay. Should have mentioned it. Loading. Are there cool loading? So how do we do a boot? Is there a bootstrap spinner? Progress. Spinners. Ooh, pretty. Let's do this. Wow. Holy smokes. Wow. Huh, that's cool. What? That's amazing. Alright, so I'm amazed by a loading spinner. Very cool. So just paste that in there. Hit save. And then I think that would just reload it. Boop. Bam. That's cool. You can align those buttons better from the card with the updated 4.4 layout. I think it was one of the fixes. Oh, interesting. So I guess, yeah, you're right. I guess if you just come into Bootstrap, that is literally the minified CSS there, right? How does this work? I mean, it's not, this isn't even a file. Oh, is this the, what? That's why I'm kind of confused. Like, is this the file? I don't understand how like this thing works. So if I do get Bootstrap, download, which one would I need? This one? Oh no, I want 4. About 4. So if I did extract all, Do I need the... Oh, I need the CSS file. Min... Is it just the CSS? It's not even JavaScript? It's just the CSS? Where does the JavaScript come from? Check the main light. Nothing in there. There's nothing in there. Oh, imports. Nope. So I guess here, if I wanted to update it, I guess I could just put in these two. There you go. Did it. I guess it's that easy. I guess, and this is the map file. I see. All right, cool. I should adjust it so it's not so it's not that long. Just make a second. There we go. All right, so we have so far the ability to add a new item and edit a new item. I think I can, maybe I don't even need this component. If I just delete this. And let's say I say if if new edited item being item to edit item. Not equal null. And then I can display some stuff in here. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to do another it doesn't need the private keyword. It's already private by default. Featured item, so be edit item in here. So when the add new item is clicked, we would do edit item equals new featured item, like this, and then we would do state has changed, and in here we would say else. Then they can add this. Refresh data, I could put that at the bottom or something. And then here, what I want to do is a entry form, Blazor entry form. Edit. What does this look like? How come there's no images? edit form. Yeah, that's definitely what I want. Alright, so let's put this over here so we get that on there. Okay, so let's just say that we put this here all the time. And just so I don't have to click it. Oh, I just do this. And we'll just do I can just do this actually. I can just every time this is loaded for now, we'll do just like that. And then I guess I'll do an edit form. Okay. And then model. The model will be a at data annotations. Huh. So be a featured item like that. Guess. Why is it a lowercase example model? Like that seems weird to. Oh, maybe it's like that. Is there a sample? Where do I download the sample? At model. Maybe it's edit item. Like I specify that the model is this thing. That's what I do. Oh, I see. It's here. So this is it. I see. Uh-huh. So then here I can do a cool. On valid submit. We'll say at handle item edit submit. Okay. And then here we'll do a I actually think that this should maybe be its own component, I think is what I need to do here. And I need to, okay, so we are gonna put in a component here. It's not really gonna be reusable necessarily, but it could be. So component with an S. And this is going to be add new item. We'll do Blazor component. We'll call this a edit add edit featured item component. So we'll call everything components. Okay, so I'll put this in here, and then here we'll do yes. I guess I'll need to call back to it. Oh. Double check the dub root index.html. I think it's just calling that one though. Yeah, you're right, just that CSS. That's good to know. Thank you, Smob. Hey R2, how's it going, buddy? So it's gonna be a featured item, and then we're gonna bring in our at using Hanselman.share, .models. All right, so here we have our item. Let's call it a new item. Ideally, we'll be able to pass some data into this thing.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Mobsor, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. R2, how's it going, buddy? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. ID name, submit. Title? This would be a title. I don't know. I don't need data annotation validators, actually. So I don't think I'm going to. Oh. I guess I can put that on there. A blah 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 Blazor. Accurate. Yeah, we're creating an admin page for our good friend.
My name is Scott Hanselman. You can find me on the internet.
Yes. And the idea so far, I'll show you what we have working. Is this. And right now you move these items up and down. And now we're going to work on like clicking on add new item. So we have these items coming in. Right now they're just from a JSON file, but we'll hit an Azure function to hit those in there, which would be nice. So right now we can move these up and down in the list, go over here, which is cool, and go from there. So right now we're going to work on a form, which I guess I can do. Apparently I can do this featured item. And here I should be able to do a required. I guess just add all the properties on here. Install package. Find and install. All right. Just add that nugget. Did that work? Card footers. Apparently that did not work. It's definitely there though. Oh, there we go. It didn't save for some reason. That's weird. You want those to be in the footer? Let's see. Oh, yeah, probably. So I think this goes into another div, right? It goes div and then a class of card footer. Like that. See what that looks like. So we have our featured item, and like we'll just say all of these are required because this is required, this is required, this is required. This is also required. I don't know how to get a drop down though. That'd be interesting. Okay, so we got checkbox. Oh, a select. Huh. Okay, so we have this, and we'd have a text input of title. This would be a link. And then image. And then this would be a input select. ID equals type. At bind. I don't know how it knows the input type though. Input text area. Input select. Oh, there's options. Oh, value. Okay, so this would be a option. Value equals 0, and we'll say blog. Option value equals 1. Video. And if we go back to our thing over here, what we should do is just pop in our, so I put in the edit form there. We can just put in our add edit component. And here we'll just get rid of this and we'll say using Hanselman admin.components. Like that. And add that. Let's see what that looked like. Here. Compiling. Oh, okay. So, whoa, interesting. All right, all right, all right. That's not pretty. I guess there's no styling on it. We do got our butter things in the bottom. Okay, so go to link. Oh, that's nice. It kind of keeps it in order. Not going for pretty. So, man, it's very interesting. Whoa, that's fancy. Oh, it doesn't know. Oh, it does know what to do. I think what I could do too here is I could say the default would maybe be like I don't know, blog or something like that. Just give it a default. I also want to do like an image up. How come this doesn't just go down? I don't want them in. Oh, you put them in P's. I see. So you're saying you'd put a P around all these? Label 4. Oh, and you can say label for title and then title and then put a little thing there. Okay. And then do /p. Look at me learning the internet. Learning the internet like a real developer. If you want a prettier and don't mind using I mean, we could use Bootstrap. Bootstrap's installed, so it's like, you know, but I guess the question, I guess you could put a actually, and like this image actually is going to be a functionality first though. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Don't get too caught up in into hype. Get it in there first. That's the goal. Boom, boom, nice. Okay, so nice. It's kind of weird that it doesn't, it like checks it like the second time. It's kind of very odd. Input okay, that seems fine. So that's cool. Those are all required. It's kind of odd that that it doesn't know. I mean, it must have a default, so I bet it doesn't know to like how to do enums maybe. Seems like the int would work though, but I'm wondering if it has a hard time doing that. I think if you add the selected property to one of, oh. What if that does something? I see this in here, right? It's like there's no value. That's just a string. So I mean, I'm hoping that this knows it's an integer. My assumption is that it doesn't. That's my fear. It's kind of like it doesn't really want to do that. Interesting. Okay, so oh, interesting. Okay, so you could do at type of import. I see. So it'd be featured item type dot log. Oh, that's cool. And then it knows what the thing is because it's like fine. Okay, so video. Wonder if that works. Yeah, because it probably just doesn't know how to cast it or whatever. So, bam. Okay, now it knows how to work it. Oh, perfect. Now it knows how to do it. Nice. Nice. That's cool. So that's really nice. That's just in general, and then it's, instead of submit, it will be add item. Add/update item. Cool. Yeah, very nice. Okay. Edit form. So we do that. That's good. Okay, so that's what the edit form does. And it gives us that. I love that. Cool. All right, this is great. That's exactly what I want for it to do. Use the text input component to create a custom component that uses input event instead of change event. Don't need that. Blazor upload image component. So what I want to be able to do is like free Blazor components upload. Razor components. Yeah, it'd be nice to. That'd be like the next thing that I need to figure out is how do I find components? Definitely need to do authentication at some point. Blazor input file. Whoa. Hello, Steve. Of course, it's Mr. Sanderson himself. Sync Fusion. Input file. A NuGet package. All right, Blazor input. All right, cool. Manage nuggets. Cool. All right, so browse Blazor. What did he call Blazor input file? Blazor file. That's really it. No, we're going with no. We're going with no. That's it. Okay. All right. I just want a single. Wow, drag and drop viewer. What? For server side. I don't for client side. Okay, so due to a bug, you can just add the reference into your input file.js. I don't think I have one. They must have already fixed this. Imports.Blazor. Okay, so here I should be able to do like at. I think they must have already fixed this because amazing.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Londief, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. We're figuring out some Blazor today. I'm just seeing what the heck is going on over here. So if we did, all right, so let's do, let's go back over here. Let's just jam on this code that we have from Mr. Sanderson himself. Shove that in there, right? Boom, cool, awesome. And then file list. I guess this is going to also be using oops. What's the point of Blazor input file in this context? You're already local, so you have the file. Yeah, so what we want to do is we want to, how come that isn't there? So the reason we would use Blazor input files, I want the ability to get the image, like have them pick the image, and then I'm going to upload it to blob storage. You know what I mean? That's what we're going to do. Like, so yes, it's running locally, but I want it's not really uploading anywhere, right? Like this is just, yeah, I want to upload and store those files on a server. That's what I want to do. That's the goal. I don't know why this is not coming in. Oh, it didn't load. It did not add my NuGet package. Did it? I do not see it. Oh, there it is. I said I didn't see it. That's what we want. Does that make sense? Why would I want to use that there? That's the goal, at least, I would say. So if I go back here, I guess the goal would be that I want to do this. And then I want to put this, basically the so like the idea here is that this image is like disabled. Like I want to figure out how to disable that. I mean, you could give it a URL specifically, or the idea here is that I would upload this file to the internet, and then how come like this thing is all wacky? Like, That should go there. This should go here. And this should go here. Oh, and this should go here. There you go. So, yes. What's his file? Drag drop. Curious if that works. But normally it is the server running the Blazor code and accepting the file. Well, this will be local though, so it's Blazor client, right? So there is no server. That's the idea. There's me. I guess I wouldn't know what to do with it after that. It's the serverless way, yes. So that's the idea, is that we're going to then upload this photo. When I hit add or update item, it would then upload that photo, right, to it. So it doesn't seem as if, oh, I need to do this. I need to do state has changed there. So that's going to be the whole thing. This thing here is going to grab all that data from the server, and then that should do it. A little surprised that. Oh, I guess I need to do that. Yeah, maybe. Oh, view file. Where's the disk? Yeah, so that's going to be the main goal, basically. Is like I would upload this image to the internet and then boom. That is definitely the goal. And so let's see if this refreshes. And then I get the choose file, pick me. Error has occurred. Okay, let's. So I'm feeling okay about this. I don't know what's going on in this drag and droppy thing. It's supposed to drag and drop, but I don't see how it's supposed to do that. Or I'm also confused as to why. file.data. Let's just make sure this is correct. Yeah. Definitely gets it. This also says I think it should immediately call handle file selected, which is there, and then trigger that off. Let's see if it does it. And then I gotta get out of here. I gotta go record a podcast with the Frank. We made a lot of progress in a very short amount of time, I think. I think at least. Oh, this, oops. I think that is so. Let's see here. Text the Frankinator. A lot of progress. Oh, Instant Fluff still hanging out.
You can do it. Come on.
Yeah, a lot of and honestly, so this is all new to me, by the way, because I do not write web applications. I write mobile applications. So almost all of this is brand new to me in general. Almost all the data binding, a lot of the Blazors. I've demoed Blazor before, so I know some of the quirks, right? But a lot of it is new to me. Oh, jeez. I already have this running. There we go. So like any of the in-browser stuff, and let's do just even just like running a debug session is just like madness to me. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to close this too. No, will do. Will do, Bill. I think this is what he would show in the past. He'd be like, okay, so if I go into my featured items, not this one. Oops, I can close that one. Oops. I see. Gosh done, I did something wrong. The debug still gets me every time. It always, I'm supposed to like close something and run something in not debug mode, I think, and then it's supposed to work, but so I should be able to see the components, which is here. I'm actually now debugging this one, right? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Okay. If I go into here, yeah, dude, I need to figure out some music. I was really feeling on the Fluffs stream today. It was just like the background music, everything was going good. I was jamming. So I just want to make sure like this is being called here. So if I did this, no, is it this one? Maybe it's this one. No? It's definitely this one. Okay, so why does it disconnect? I don't understand how this works. Maybe it doesn't get called then. That's strange. Oh, there's a bunch of errors here. Oh, I guess I'm not. Oh, weird. I wonder if I didn't read this blog correct. Okay, so he says, where's that blog at? Maybe I just didn't read Steve's blog fully. Where's that at? Okay, so blah 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 blah. Mega package. Okay. Installation. Blazor file. It says reference the package's JavaScript file by editing your host. Do I have that file? Oh, this is for server side. For client side, due to a bug that we'll fix before the client side, before it ships, you can just reference input from the underscore content. Oh, you can't. Instead, you'll have to manually copy the contents. I see. I see. So the JavaScript wasn't working. That's why. Udder. So where would I put it? I put it down underneath here. I guess here. And then I would put that inside of my. Do I put a JS in here? Add a new folder, JS. And then this should probably be like JS / input file. Copy this. I love a good just raw file just sitting there. Add a new item. I guess just a JavaScript file. There we go. So we'll call this input file.js. Paste JavaScript just right in there. Paste it in there. Okay. Love JavaScript. And then that's it. Okay, so maybe this actually works now. Let's see. We should also commit this code because we're in this branch anyways, but oh snap, it works! Yes!
You are number one.
Nothing is impossible!
It should also read that I crushed it from 2013 to present.
Yeah, it's just that JavaScript file. Bam! And then boom! Awesome. That's fantastical. That is fantastical. Nice. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and commit this code so far. So let's go into our team explorers. Good run. Changes. We're gonna say added start of the Blazor admin application. Cool. I'm also going to start one of those. I just installed it. It's the, what is it called? The Notion? The Notion thing. Everyone's using these notepads. Kim was using it. But I need a template. So Kim, you need to give me your template so I can like keep track of stuff that I'm learning. Cool. That code is pushed. We did it. Code pushed. Nice. Nice. All right. Let's see who's streaming. Let's see. Lena Lux is doing stuff. Go. Oh, Xamarin Forms team is doing stuff. What you up to? Let's go raid the Xamarin Forms team, people. All right, we'll hang out. Shane's over there. Let's go give him a nice little raid. All right, thanks everyone for hanging out. InstaFluff, thank you for being awesome. Thanks everyone for being awesome. And I hope you have a fantastical day. And we'll see you real soon. Next week, I'll be back next week, next Friday. Hang out a little bit more. Maybe I'll stream before that. We'll see. We'll see how the work's going. But then Christmas streams, totally gonna happen. All right, hang around. We're gonna go raid Shane. He's not even gonna expect. It's gonna be great. Peace.
Some people dream of success